Welcome back to another episode of Say What You Feel. Today's topic, we're going to get into it, but I'm the host, Ty, co-host,
SP.
and special guest.
Kitty cat.
Pretty much we're going to be talking about dating today as far as back in the day. How was it different as far as when you met somebody
I got
back in
the
the day?
same
And
as
how's
she
it
served.
today? So
And I'm gonna tell you
that's
now,
right.
it's more options. I mean, and I'm not saying it was always options, but
More entrees.
it's more options because it's being shown. It's being shown. You know,
Right,
like to
the
say
on display.
it's on display. Like to say, back in the day, you can have a young girl. I mean, like a young girl, you know what I'm saying, that you loved that couldn't do none of the things that you liked, but you showed her how to cook,
Absolutely.
how to treat you.
Yeah.
How to, you know what I'm saying, you know,
Yeah.
like to be the woman that, you know what I'm saying, that you know, she could be.
Right.
Now, it's too many, it's like to say, like, when I say that, it's like, there's too many other options. Like, dudes is not trying to, like, I mean, it's a lot of young girls that don't know, that want to know. But it's a lot of
Guys
dudes,
today, they don't know.
they don't know because the mother don't
They
know.
don't know
Their
what?
family, they never
They don't
been
know
taught.
how to teach a woman. They don't know how to rear a woman.
Right.
Like back in the day too, you can have a guy who you know, a street nigga, whatever. He could see a pretty girl and he could see that she didn't quite.
She wasn't a street
He seen-
female.
She right, but he seen a potential in her. He took her up under his wing, dressed her, showed her how to be
Sent
a
her to
classy
school.
lady. What?
Right.
All of that. Nah. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a
You
different-
matter of fact, you got these niggas. It just seem like they got coochie with sand in it now.
Right.
You teaching them. They ain't teaching you. You taking care of them. They crying like they women.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
oh,
really
they
feel
terrible.
like the roles in the change because a
Yeah.
lot of dudes. I mean, and that's just in like society, man. They're like, I don't know what it happened, but a lot of females are more stronger to me than men. I'm not saying all of them, but it's a
the
lot of
men was
females
strong, though.
or more independent than men today. You know what I'm saying? They making moves that men are doing. They driving cars that men are, you know, that used
right,
to buy.
only dreamer driving.
Yeah.
I ain't saying dream
But-
about,
right.
but I'm
I'm
saying
talking
you got
about now.
females that driving trucks. What the hell? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You seen back in the day, you seen a female in a truck, you would say, oh, that's her boyfriend truck. No, that's her truck now.
It's her truck now.
But,
that's her
but
truck.
I don't really, that's what they want to do.
But
I
I'm
mean,
saying because, like to say, like, you know what I'm saying, that's just, in my opinion, that's the way it's becoming. You know, internet. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of these females, fuck him, you don't need a man, I'm going to show y'all how to get down. I don't have a man.
But I think that
Damn,
might be
girl.
a problem, though. You know?
It is a
Problem
It's a
Okay.
because
I
I
just-
don't care.
Did you just see me talking?
No, I heard you,
But
but I chose not to see it or hear it.
Okay. All right.
Independent.
No, I just think.
No, I'm picking
I
on them.
think
Go ahead.
I think when that song came out by Beyonce, "Independent," it doesn't mean she ain't mean I'm independent. You don't need no man. And I think a lot of women interpret that, or the young ones interpret it. I don't need no man. I'm good and all that. No, you're not good. That's why he made women and men to be together. Ain't no,
It's
I don't
an
need a
equal
man.
part.
So it's like I think they got away from that. And they just think they don't need a man. And if they ain't on the same level, I don't need them and all of this. But you know, it's not the case.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's.
I mean, but like, I don't know. It's just like a lot of females in the day are, they standing on their own. I mean, and that's cool. I respect a woman that stands on her own, but you know what I'm saying? But you know, it's to the point where as though, like, say you standing so far on your own that you feel as though you don't need nobody.
But
And you
You
do.
know what I'm saying? And everybody needs
Everybody
somebody, even
needs
down
somebody.
to the
I
man.
don't care
A,
who it is.
a good man needs a woman, a woman as his backbone. I really believe that. You know what I'm
Your
saying?
life
She don't.
depends on it.
Yeah, she don't have to be that, you know what I'm saying? You could be the rah, but your backbone, she's your backbone. So she's going to make sure she can be that silent assassin. You understand what I'm saying? You know, and that's one thing, you know, like, she don't have to be standing next to you, but she got your back.
and also I think a lot of it has to do with, I think it's 50-50. 50-50. I think, you know, they standing alone, not, some of them might stand alone because they want to, but also it's a broken system. You know, when you got a broken,
It is a broken
when you got a
system.
broken system and you got a lot of black men you know, if they incarcerated, you know, they got to be on their own until they find somebody that's going to help them. But, you know, I just think a lot of it stems from, you know, us being, you know, incarcerated. They breaking the home up of the black male, and I think a lot of that stems from that. And it's like when you don't have no head of the house, it's like it breaks the home down. You know.
How can the body function without the head?
Yeah, but I mean that's true. But like you said, if you don't have no man in your life, I mean, but they training these females to be independent. Don't need a man. You know, and I mean, like to say, and I think that's really bad because I think all females need somebody, man. And I mean, you know, and I'm you know, and it's crazy because, you know, I'm not trying to be the alpha male in the relationship, but it's gone so far that females don't even want the alpha male. They can't deal with the alpha male because they've been doing it by themselves so long. If you get a female that's already been doing it, it's hard to break her. I ain't gonna say break her, but it's hard to bring her back down because she done already did it all by herself. You know what I'm saying? So, or more or less, like to say, I think like when they like that, they already like, shit, I did this by myself. So what are you bringing to the table?
So I feel like it go both ways, whether it's a man or a woman. That man or woman can make or break you. And since we're talking about women, you know what I'm saying? You need a woman. She can make or break you. I mean, just it's life or death with that woman. Either that woman is gonna do what it takes to make your life better, or she's going to do what it takes to break your life, you know, down. And they go both ways. So it's like life and death. You're only as good as who you choose to spend your life with. You know what I'm saying? So if you choose to spend your life and you know who she is and what she was before you got her, then you chose death over life. You know, and that's just, you know, how I look at it. You know, and also too, when it comes to that masculinity, with women, what y'all doing? What are you doing? Go and sit down somewhere, for real. I love my feminine energy, all that. You might as well, I mean, well, go ahead on and get a girlfriend, a wife.
I think women fell in love with the internet. They fell in love with the phones.
Fairy tales,
you know,
that's what we fell in love with. Let me help you out as a special guest.
You gotta think the phone, they can vibrate. You can talk to them. You can do everything.
Not everything, just some things.
Let's say, like, let's talk about the idea of being married. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's just say I want both on both parts.
All right.
A male and a female aspect. You know, like doesn't that like okay, like I come from a two family
Home.
You know what I'm saying? You know, up until 19 years until I lost my father, this all I knew. You know what I'm saying? So when I say that, it's like, you know what I'm saying, I always like to say, the crazy thing is, I live by what I say. The first female that has my child, I'm going to marry. It didn't work. I wanted it to work, but it didn't work. Because, like I say, my father was there. You know what I'm saying, for me until it's him. I got other brothers and sisters, but my father, you know, he was there for me. So more or less like to say, like, when I say that, it's like, I don't know. Honestly, I don't really think females today look that far into being married or want to be married. If it come along.
Today or back in the day?
Today.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you know, like to say, like, I think back in the day, if you.
They wasn't giving them cookies up unless they got married.
No, they was giving the cookies up, but at a certain time, you had to, you know, what are you going to do? What we doing?
When we get married.
Yeah, when we get married, you know. So a lot of these females today, I feel as though like, you know, they take it as it come. You know, and some of them don't want to give up what they got. You know what I'm saying? You can have a female that's doing their thing. She got a nice house. she got a nice car, she got a nice career, and she meet a dude on the same level. But they don't look at it as us as a team. You feel it. Some of them feel as though like they gotta give up something as a woman to progress. You understand?
With it.
No, what I'm saying is, when I say that, is like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta bow down. You know what I'm saying? You don't, like I say, as, you know, most of the time as a woman, you know what I'm saying, you can't be who you are. Because you got your husband and you got your wife. So, I'm not like to say, yeah, I look at it as a team. Yeah. Let's say be submissive. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, it's only one person that can stand at the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
All right, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, like, yeah, no, but if we a team, we can do it together.
We can.
Yeah, we can. Today, that's the way I feel. But you got a lot of females that then built up their own and don't want to give up no power, no.
They don't want to feel like
They
what
gave
they
up.
built, a man is going to come in. They're not going to allow a man to come in and take what they have
And it's not even a
built.
take.
What they, but I'm saying,
But I'm saying
from
in
their
mind,
from their perspective. But also too, I feel like today the reason why marriage is not sacred is because it's kind of like clothes, you know, just like hookahs and cigars and hats and sundresses and stuff like that. You do it because that's in style. That's what's in season. So it's a lot of people just getting married because it's in season. It's the good thing that it's the good looking thing to do. Right, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, don't love them, don't know, but they just want to say they got married, had this $10,000 wedding.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All that
For the
showboat
gram. For the gram.
for the gram.
They
For-
back-
That's it. This one girl, she just, I want to get married. It was overtaking her, and I'm like, you a young girl, come on now, it'll come, it will come. But I'm talking about it was just overtaking her.
And I think with marriage, man, it's like I ain't gonna say you gotta give up some things, but you know what I'm saying. You got
You do.
You have to give up some things.
It's
You
a
just said
compromise.
you ain't gotta get up some things.
But
you said you
no,
gotta give
I
up
mean,
some
like I
things.
say, like sometimes you know, like
Who is you to negotiate with?
what I'm saying is just like when they say, like, as a
Samuel
man,
Jackson.
when like to say, as anybody, like to say, when you become a man, you give up childish things.
Okay, you supposed to.
You're supposed to give up childish
Yeah.
things to become
Yeah.
a man. And in the same way as a female,
Mm-hmm.
you can't. I mean, yeah, you can still hang out, but you can't hang out all night. You got other you got other options that you have to take care of. Responsibilities as a man too. You know,
It's
and,
a respect level. It's a
and
respect
I
thing.
think it's like, and it's not like because you're the female, you're required to cook, clean, and take
Absolutely.
yeah, no, that's
Absolutely.
that's not the way it is. And as a man, you're not supposed to protect, pay bills, and whatever comes beyond that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's an equal part. You know, because a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, we can do for self. As a man, you know what I'm saying, it's like, you want. I mean, I feel as though, like to say, depends on your mortgage, or depends on your wages. I think you need to take on the major bills.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, me personally, I'm just saying. Or if her bills is like to say, like, when I say her bills is like gas and electric, telephone, whatever it is a little bit higher, or whatever way. When y'all sit down at the table, or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, I think the man is responsible for most of the bills if this is something we're doing together.
Okay.
I got a question though.
Okay.
Somebody mentioned to me a couple years ago. So they married, but the wife name is on the mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't pay the mortgage because his name is not on the mortgage.
Oh, you got
So
me
how
messed up.
how do you feel?
Nigga, you
so-
sleeping on the porch.
But
No.
That's public property. Go out
Well,
there.
okay, like I understand what he's saying, you know,
But-
like to say, but in that aspect, you know what I'm saying, you gotta look at it like, at any time, she can tell him get the fuck out. Or if something happened to her, being as though he's not on the mortgage, he has no say in nothing that goes on in that house.
But okay. I got a question.
yes, go
Thank you. Is it okay?
speak.
Teacher, Simon says. Anyway,
Forever hold your peace.
my main question would be, why your name ain't on the mortgage?
Well, you need to ask her that.
That's what I'm saying. Why is name not on the mortgage? Is it because you couldn't get on the mortgage, but then you want to act funny? It ain't my fault your credit score is what it is, and you couldn't do it. But at the same time, you up in here parlaying and, you know, basking in all the glory of this house and this, that, and the third, but you feel like you shouldn't have to pay the mortgage because you're not on it?
Oh.
And we married?
No, y'all not married. Were you married?
He's married.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh
That's
shit,
even worse.
you ain't even really if you're married and you're not on the mortgage, you ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the only thing that's gonna save you in that situation is you got mail coming to that house. If the police come there and say like he got to
Only
leave,
thing
Well,
gonna save
first
you-
of all-
only thing gonna save you is time.
Wait a minute. I hate it here. Wait a minute.
Sean went left.
That's right. And your toothbrush. If you brush your teeth here and you got some L,
yeah,
you're safe.
you're safe.
No,
but
but what I'm
other
saying,
than that,
but if you married, come on, Sean.
I understand what you're saying. But I mean,
It shouldn't even be. But your mind, people's minds shouldn't even click like that, because if we are one, we in the trenches together. We out here. We didn't even look at it like that. If his credit score was whatever, and at the time, for whatever, we just started out, we married, and my credit score can get this mortgage. We in here.
But I'm saying,
And he
okay.
is-
All right,
go
so
ahead.
let's just say he make as much as you do.
Okay.
All right. So more or less, like to say, I mean, like, would you be willing to get another house for you, both of y'all?
And would I be willing? Absolutely. Hands down.
You know, like to say, like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? He not, I mean, like to say, that's your house. But he not comfortable because that's your house.
But
I don't want you,
see,
but the thing is,
see,
he can
that's
all,
what I'm
the
saying. Y'all
thing
messed
is,
up in the game
No.
going into it anyway.
No.
What kind of marriage y'all got? Who's your friend?
no, what I'm saying is, you can
it's the way it's not.
listen. You can marry. He could have married her. She already had the house.
Right.
But
No, but see, now you changing the dynamics.
no, what I'm saying is, I'm not changing. What I'm saying is, if they got married, it's her house. He's not on the mortgage. They getting married. They married. Okay. If it was me, I'd say, well, refinance this mother sucker and put me on it. But
Well, let's just move to a whole nother house altogether.
Right.
why move into a whole nother house? You just refinance and get on it.
No, I'm just saying, is because right now it's some folk that I know that she the one who had this nice big old house, whatever, and they end up married, and all you hear her talking about is my house,
Johnny Gill.
my house,
My.
right, my. Yeah,
My.
you know. So, and I'm sure
My.
that you know he feels some kind of way because it's like he's saying let's get. Look, why can't we just buy another house? It just depends on the level of love and respect you have for who you're marrying. Because if you my husband, I don't care if I had a mansion or a castle on the hill. This house is yours. I don't care if my name is on it, you moved in it, it's yours. This is our house. We are one. We are one flesh.
Yours till it ain't yours.
Yeah.
No, but those are the type of, is that the type of women you deal with or have dealt with? Because that mindset, when you go into a marriage, come on now, that's the problem today. Everybody trying to go into something separate and this mine over here and this yours, and not discussing the bills and this, that, and the other. No, we should put everything on the table. This is what it is. I don't even care if he said, I'm gonna pay the mortgage in this castle, and then he hit a hard spot and he said, babe, I know I said I was gonna pay the mortgage, but I extended myself.
Yeah.
I overextended myself. Can you help me? Look. Can you help me? Can you help me with the mortgage this month? It ain't nothing but a thing. We gonna figure it out. Or if I fall short on my end, we gonna figure it out. It ain't no. And if we get mad at each other, so what? We get mad. You gonna sleep over there, I'm gonna sleep over here. But we in this house, and we married.
I got a quick question to my man. Which one of the slickest lines you said to a girl to pick up?
I said, huh? Oh, you was talking to me? And she was like, no. Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? What was your name anyway? I got her. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hey. Oh,
That's
my name,
creative.
hello?
It was very.
That's creative.
Let me tell you, mine was, sweetheart, let me holler at you for a minute. And she came over, and I hollered at her. Literally.
You know what?
So, I mean, I got to think about it, but while I'm thinking, what's something slick you said to a man?
No, what's a slick line that dude done put on you? Like, I got to
What's
get
a
this
slick-
nigga this number.
What's a slick line that dude
Okay.
put on you?
It was a guy, and I asked him, what is it? What is it that you like about me? And then he got real quiet.
He
And I
said,
said,
who said I liked you?
He got quiet. He went silent. I said, what? He said, that's it right there. He said, it ain't no words to describe. What? Here you go. You want what you need?
That was a good
What?
one. That was a good one.
Listen.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a
Good
good one. That was a good one. I had to give it to him.
That was smooth.
Pimpin' 101.
That was smooth.
You heard me.
Hey, that was damn. Shit. Good God Almighty.
Yeah,
Hey, my
there you
man,
go.
cheers.
Yeah, that was a cheers on it.
Cheers to no
Good
words.
God Almighty.
I want to thank everybody, for joining the channel. Please make sure you like and subscribe and keep watching the rest of the videos. Because we just try and give y'all some good information week in and week out. And we want to thank our guests for coming on, Kitty Cat, and my co-host. And so everybody have a good night and stay blessed.
If it's something that y'all want us to discuss, man, put it out there. We don't have no problem discussing nothing.
We saying what we feel.
Saying what we feel. And y'all have a good night.
WWD is what we doing.
That's what they're saying.
Listen, that's not you. That's not
Okay, well, first of all, let me tell you something. When it
Y'all have a
comes,
good night.
no, ain't no have no damn good night. Not till I'm finished. Not till I'm finished. Don't you touch that button, cause I'm sick of you. Don't you have me on all this? Look what you doing? You showing your whole entire black. You know
you.
what?
The WWD is ours.
I'm saying I'm on y'all show. So I should be able to say what y'all say, right?
What Martin say on Martin? When
No,
he said to Pam,
no, I know he said get to stepping. I know that.
get the step.
Yeah, okay, now you can.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Mhm.
Thank you.